felons too.
Mr. Trump pushing to unite Republicans and urging them to overturn his Manhattan conviction.
I'm the only one in history who got indicted and my numbers went up.
Plus, setting the stage with the first general election debate less than 2 weeks away, President Biden holds a star-studded fundraiser in Los Angeles with former President Obama.
The Supreme Court has never been as out of kilter as it is today.
After his son Hunter Biden is convicted on gun charges.
Dad, I abide by the jury decision. I will do that, and I will not pardon him.
My guest this morning, Republican Congressman Byron Donalds, a potential Trump running mate, and Democratic Congressman Ro Khanna, a top Biden surrogate. And peace at any price? Russian President Vladimir Putin responds to the new U.S.-Ukraine security agreement with a ceasefire offer that includes sweeping demands for Ukrainian territory.
You cannot wait us out. You cannot divide us. And we'll be with Ukraine until they prevail in this war.
Is the cost too high? Joining me for insight and analysis are NBC News Washington correspondent Yamiche Alcindor, Jonathan Martin of Politico, former Democratic Congresswoman Stephanie Murphy, and Mark Short, former Chief of Staff to Vice President Mike Pence. Welcome to Sunday. It's Meet the Press.
From NBC News in Washington, the longest-running show in television history, this is Meet the Press with Kristen Welker.
As it is today. I mean, never. The fact of the matter is that this has never been a court that's been this far out of step.
And just days after his son Hunter Biden's conviction on felony gun charges, President Biden flew to Italy for the G7 meeting of American allies, reinforcing the U.S. commitment to Ukraine. And new this morning, multiple sources familiar with the White House's plans tell NBC News that President Biden is set to take executive action as early as Tuesday to protect hundreds of thousands of undocumented spouses of U.S. citizens from deportation. For his part, Mr. Trump is trying to present a united front, and that means burying a lot of baggage with some leading Republicans. The former president, you'll remember, repeatedly attacked Senator Mitch McConnell as a lousy leader and worse, and even insulted his wife, the former Transportation Secretary Elaine Chao, using racial slurs. And in the days after the January 6th riot, McConnell blamed Mr. Trump, saying that he was practically and morally responsible, calling the attack disgraceful. They had not spoken in 4 years, but now, at least to them, it all appears to be water under the bridge.
This is an outstanding group of people. I'm with them 1,000%. They're with me 1,000%. We agree just about on everything, and if there isn't, we work it out.
Well, we shook hands with John. He took questions from the audience, and it was...
He's another one, look. He's so old, he can't even speak anymore. Can't even speak anymore. But he's still running the country.
Trump reportedly called Milwaukee, where Republicans are holding their convention next month, a, quote, horrible city. The former president has also been preoccupied with using Congress to defund the Justice Department. And after a Manhattan jury found him guilty on 34 felony counts, Mr. Trump asked House Speaker Mike Johnson to find a way to, quote, overturn his conviction.
I do believe the Supreme Court should step in. Obviously, this is totally unprecedented. This will be overturned, guys. There's no question about it. It's just going to take some time to do it.
In Michigan on Saturday, where he campaigned in an effort to court black voters, Mr. Trump slammed his conviction.
I got indicted more than the legendary Alphonse Capone. Has anyone heard of Alphonse Capone? Scarface. I got indicted more than he did, and I didn't do anything wrong.
And the former president seemed to enjoy the speculation about who he'll pick as a running mate, mentioning Republican Congressman Byron Donalds.
He is on the list, by the way, and I don't know if he's going to make it, but he's on a list of a few people, right? Not too many people. Would you like to be VP? Huh? I think he would.
And joining me now on behalf of the Trump campaign is Republican Congressman Byron Donalds of Florida. Congressman
All of
Donalds,
my friends
welcome.
are dead. Leave them in the cold. Put them in the tundra.
Back to Meet the Press. Happy Father's Day.
Well, thank you so much. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there.
Thanks, Congressman. This weekend, Donald